It means like being nice to persons and being respectful. I know. Be nice to others. Be nice to others.
Okay.
Be nice to yourself. Walk quietly.
Yeah.
It means sharing stuff and be respectful.
It means to share your stuff with other friends and be nice.
Help animals.
I think respect means you don't like break anything or wreck stuff, or because if you're at like a friend's house and they have a stuffy, don't like try to put a hole in it or something.
You help someone when they need help.
To help each other and don't be loud in the hallways.
I can show respect to my friends by sharing with them.
I can show respect to my friends with playing with them and sharing. I can show respect with my friends by giving hugs.
Keeping huggy.
This is how you show respect when you're with the teacher. You listen to the teacher and you stay really quiet and do what she says.
Good.
You be quiet.
Don't talk when other people are talking.
And not break your tools. You have to be careful with them, or you could break them really easily. Or if you had a play date with someone and you were playing with something and you broke it by an accident and it was theirs, you could just say sorry.
When Mrs. Captain Miller, when she's like on the computer and stuff, don't go up to her and say something like when she's telling something, like go up and say, like start talking to her.
You don't like rip pages out of a book or tear your homework or throw your work away.
By listening to our teachers. Or you could just not if you threw your homework away, it would be bad because you didn't know what to do and you wouldn't know what to do to tell the teacher, and so you might not want to throw out your homework or you might get in trouble from the teacher.
Don't keep on flushing the toilets, and don't take all the paper towels. Just keep running out of paper towels. Like keep throwing them in the garbage.
Bye.
I can show respect in the bathroom by cleaning my mess up when I make a mess. I can show respect by flushing the toilet.
I can be respectful by not putting the toilet paper all over in the bathroom.
Make sure nobody ships. Always put them on the boot rack.
When your boots are dripping, make sure you push in your boots so they don't get wet. Make sure there's no boots on the floor, because someone could trip.
not to shout out when somebody wants you to play the same game as them.
I got one.
Yeah.
Don't waste power.
When you're on the computer, if you get like really like frustrated because the letter's not showing up, don't like try to smash your screen or like hit the keyboards like I do.
And don't like type and like hit the screen if it's like loading. Just give it time to load.
Not like hit the keyboards because it might break or rip cords out because the computer might like burst and it could explode.
You could, like, when you're on something, you can respect what the teacher was saying where you press. And
Always listen to Mrs. Chimino when she says good morning, Ross.
Always listen to her.
When a guest comes into the school, if she's talking and you want to ask a question, don't just yell it out, raise your hand.
Now can I say mine? The one about Mrs. Chimino. At assembly, when Mrs. Chimino is talking, don't talk to your friend beside you.
When there's scooter boards, you have to share them.
whenever teachers are talking for the rules in the game, listen.
When there's a basketball and it's a little bit ripped, don't hold on to the part that's ripped.
I don't have one.
I have another one. When there's those little like dodgeballs, when they're ripped too, don't like grab onto it because they can break. And don't kick it. Don't kick it.
Play nice with the basketballs and try to take care of them.
Make sure you don't hit anyone with the basketballs. Don't run into people's fingers when on the scooter boards.
A funny thing on my bus, that our bus driver, there's one time when there's a big bump, so he lets us jump a little bit.
Make sure you're not always like climbing over the seats and like talking to other people when they're riding the bus, because it might frighten and might get scared and stuff. So yes.
Listen to the bus driver if he's saying something important.
I forgot.
Don't shout to other people if you're sitting across from them.
Don't stand up on the bus. Listen to the bus driver if you're standing up. If she turns, you could fall out into the aisle. Like we behave in our car, we don't want to jump out when we're driving. People not to climb up the slides because other people could be sliding down at the same time.
When there's skipping ropes and somebody has a house skipper one and somebody has two, you have to give one to them, like sharing.
When I was playing with my brother outside, he had a snowball in his hand, and I told him not to throw it at me, and he respected me by not throwing the snowball at me.
My sister, when I came home from my daycare, my mom picked me up. She went to Starbucks and got me a little lollipop.
Tell people not to go near if someone's swinging on it. Be nice to the equipment.
Don't be rough with it. When I wanted to play soccer with somebody, they invited me to play. They didn't say no. They said yes.
It's important to be respectful so other people be respectful to you.
It's important to be respectful, then you can have more friends.
Bring someone where they want to when they want you to bring where they want them.
It's respect. It's a good thing to be respectful because it's good, and you'll get rewarded usually, like kind of like karma, something like that. So if you do something bad happens to you. But if you do something good happens to you. Yeah.